Hello, Roslyn. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We will get started here in just a moment. Hello, Florentine Quack. Hello, Diva. Hello, Regina. Hello, Gina. Hello, Mrs. Q. We've got the whole crew. Hello, Sunflowerish. Hello, DJ King. Y'all, I feel terrible. Terrible. So this is going to be pretty quick. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Hello, Roslyn. Hola, Carmen. Hello, I'm Purse Happy too. Welcome. Hello, Ingrid. Yeah, Mrs. Q, I'm just not feeling well. Hello, the Closet Dive. All right, if you ladies would go ahead and hit the thumbs up, I am going to jump in and cover the best of 2019. Thank you, Roslyn. So here's my disclaimer on the best of 2019. These are not necessarily bags that were purchased in 2019, but they were carried in 2019. Some of them were discussed, purchased, carried in 2019, but not everything. Again, that's my blanket statement, right? Is it doesn't necessarily mean that it was purchased in 2019. It was that it was carried and enjoyed in 2019. So I've got my little note cards here, and the first thing that I am going to start with is what I started 2019 with, which is the HB Bowery Tote in the color Pure Cashmere. Y'all know I affectionately refer to that bag as Big Bertha, and that's the bag that I think that had the straps not started to peel, I probably could have carried that bag all year. No lie. It was absolutely perfect for travel. The color went with everything. I could dress it up, dress it down. I didn't have to worry about, if I wanted to throw my hat and my gloves in there during the cooler weather months. I didn't have to worry about my oversized sunglass case. It was, accessible with the two large pockets on the outside. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I just need to find some place that can refinish the straps, and I am going to move back into that bag. I loved that bag. From an HB standpoint, I hate that I missed out on that because I imagine that it came in several different colors and leathers and finishes and all kinds of other things. But that one started the year, and I had to force myself to move out of it because even though y'all heard me say last week that I'm not the person that once a bag starts raveling or tearing or whatever, I'll keep carrying it. I'm not going to be that person that everybody's walking by and they think, does she know that her bag is tearing up? So after it started to really peel, I did put it away. But quite honestly, when it first started peeling, I was still carrying it. Judgment free zone, that's just how much I loved it, but not enough to carry it without the actual seal on the strap. So that was the very first carry of 2019, and it was absolutely one of the best bags that I carried in 2019. Number two, and I have heard from a few of you about this bag as well, and it is the extra large Courtney. If you recall, early in 2019, I did a Feed Your Addiction on a DIY Tilton. Y'all remember that one? So I have heard it being used with the brown sugar box strap that we got last year. I've heard it used as a laptop bag. I've heard it used as a work bag, as a book bag. I've heard the mix and matching of the MK straps that we picked up for $10, the web straps that are either from Dooney or that we picked up from MK. That was an amazing carry. If you're looking for something that can be shoulder, if you can use it as a crossbody, as a shoulder bag, the size of it a little bit longer. Of course, it doesn't have a zip, but that was I was proud myself of finding that one and it being so similar in carry to the Tilton. So that was my number two best carry of 2019. And again, y'all know that the Purse Fairy gifted me a couple of Tiltons, and I have also expressed my love for the extra large Courtney. But to be able to kind of DIY that one, I think hopefully, it gave a few of you who have not had the opportunity to purchase the Tilton an opportunity to get something that is very close to it. Number three. Number three is the Florentine Russell. I know, it was the end of 18 and we carried it in 19, but the fact that they gave us the color mauve, I know there were all kinds of issues with the leather, but just follow me. The best of, right? A new color in that very coveted silhouette. Not only did we get the mauve, I know it was a train wreck, I know. I know it was a train wreck. But we got the mauve, we got the light taupe, and we got it in ecru. And y'all know from me, the fact that they initially launched it with red being available was amazing. I appreciate the fact that Dooney reached back into the vault and pulled out something that is very popular on the resale market. You've got resellers that are selling their used bags for as much or even in some cases more than what we paid for the brand new bag. So the fact that they brought back Russell, the fact that there were some never before seen colors launched in that bag, I absolutely enjoyed carrying it. Now, you know that I have talked about traveling with Russell. I have talked about it being a great book bag. And I took a challenge this last year, on using it as a purse. And y'all know I said that I was miserable carrying it as a handbag because it was just too big, too heavy. The shoulder drop was too short. I will say for travel, that bag did not work for me. But I will say in, just kind of around town or when I'm in the office, that normal from the house to the car, from the car to the building and to the, and then maybe it goes out for lunch. Maybe it just, I get my wallet out of it at lunch and then maybe it goes to the grocery store or the, drugstore or something after work and then it's back home. It did work for me in that regard. Shoulder drop is still short. It's still heavy, but it didn't feel like I was walking around with a cinder block the way I did through the O'Hare and the Atlanta airport. So Russell, y'all know I have it in the small, medium, and large. I'm fingers crossed. I'm so hopeful. And I'm probably giving way too much credit, but I am so hopeful that Dooney will bring back the other two sizes. I want them the same way Coach is going back and pulling out some of its pieces from the vault, bringing back its vintage collections. I'd really like to see Dooney do that with some of the pieces that we've been talking about, begging for over the past year. So enough on Russell. The next one, and I think this is number 4, is the Leisure Shopper. Leisure Shopper, the two that stand out to me is one, the patent leather, the red patent leather, and it is back on Dooney.com for $138. I think it's still on pre-order. That bag got so many compliments and so many people stopping me in my travels and out and about asking about the bag. There were a couple people that thought that because it was such a bright, vibrant pop of color, that it was a Kate Spade bag. Some of them, of course, wanted to confirm that it was truly patent leather. It is an absolutely stunning bag in person. Um, it, it's like a juicy candied apple red, like a true red. And the fact that it was in that size and it's an eye turner, no, I don't have to worry about whether or not it's a summer shower or a spring shower. The patent just worked. And then the other one, and I know y'all are gonna, I can feel the judging eyes coming on this one, but I'm gonna say it and then I'm gonna explain it. The second one in the leisure shopper is the one that I carried for like 7 weeks. And I did a sip and cuss on it and returned it and then went to Chicago and actually purchased it. And that is the T. Morrow Brown Greta print in the leisure shopper. I have been stopped and asked about the letters on the bag. I had someone walk past me very quickly and say that they loved my LV, and I said, "Oh no, it's not LV. Take another look at the letters on it." I know I pitched a fit. I know I pitched a fit, and y'all know how I absolutely hate returning things. But I returned it. I got my money back, and then the next time that I was in Chicago, I actually went in store, and Candace, who is absolutely amazing at the Aurora store, I can never say enough about the level of customer service that she and her team there provide in Aurora. But she found me one in the back that was still in the plastic. We unpacked it there in the store to make sure that it was flawless and perfect and gonna meet my expectations. And then we got it repacked and I hauled it right back on my Delta flight, right back to Atlanta. So the leisure shopper, but especially the red patent and the T. Morrow Brown, couldn't beat the $99 price point. 138, again, I felt that that was a great price for the red patent. My favorite color that it is, oh my goodness, y'all, the camera just does not do that red patent any justice. I don't care how many stock photos, I don't care how many lights I can have shining on it, until you see Dooney's patent in person. The vibrancy of the colors, it is so rich, it's so easy to maintain that I'm looking forward to it getting just a little bit warmer, and I'm absolutely gonna pull Ms. Red Patent back out again because she is absolutely stunning. All right, the next bag is the Dooney and Burke Florentine Smith bag. I know that bag is large, too large for some people. It's larger than the medium satchel. So I know for some of you that prefer smaller silhouettes of bags, it probably feels like you're carrying luggage, and that's what it should feel like. It is a workhorse bag. That bag is like an everyday, beat it up, throw around in and out of board meetings and PTA meetings and on flights and in and out of Ubers, and it is just, look, if you have the medium satchel, let me just say this. If you have the medium satchel and you love the size of the medium satchel, but you wish you had a pocket on the outside, that's first thing. And if you wish that instead of that long crossbody shoulder drop situation that us vertically challenged people struggle with on the medium satchel. If you are looking for a bag that solves those two issues with the medium satchel, gives you a comfortable carry, amazing shoulder drop, whether you are bare shouldered or the bulkiest puffer coat, and outside storage, then add a Florentine Smith or nylon Smith or whatever. Add Smith to your wish list for 2020. You will not be disappointed. But because we don't want anyone's returns, if the medium satchel is too large for you, steer clear. Please, please, we're begging you, steer clear, steer clear of Smith. But the fact that Smith reappeared in Bordeaux, the fact that your neutrals, right, were available, your chestnut, your Timaro, your black, and OMG, the light taupe. That bag is gorgeous. And I'm so glad that I picked it up when I picked it up, because it was the best price of all of the sales that they had in 2019. I think I paid $179 for my Smith. Yep. I was stalking that bag. I wanted that color. And when it came down to that price, I knew it was not going to get any better than that. And it was in a silhouette that, season in, season out, coat on, coat off, regardless of the color that I'm wearing, or whether I'm trying to dress up, dress down, whether I'm in black slacks or black dress, or whether I'm in black shorts and a black tank, that bag will work. The next one isn't so much a handbag as much as it is what I am calling a 2019 essential. If you all recall, there was the major disappointment in 2019 of the executive tassel tote. Yes, that thing that would not hold an adult size laptop. Y'all remember that, right? Because it like sent my blood pressure into outer space orbit. The fact that on live, I could not get my laptop, my regular size laptop, could not get it in there, right? Not working for a company that's like spending tons and tons of money on tech, just a basic laptop, and it would not go. I got into a point where the messenger bag, the crossbody bag, using handbags and all of these other things, it was just so cumbersome trying to get through TSA, trying to get through the airport. Stuff is falling out. And where's my portable mouse? And where all of these other things, it just got to be to the point where I was dreading having to carry stuff. Like, there were a couple of trips I literally packed my laptop in my luggage and checked it, which my company would have had my hind parts for if something had happened to my laptop, or God forbid it came up missing. Because your company is probably like mine. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep your company equipment in a safe place and on your possession, at all times. But I was just so sick of dealing with it, trying to get through TSA. But when I purchased my Coach Graham backpack, y'all, let me tell you, I was that person that as I would go in and out of meetings, I would see my male counterparts come in with like their Swiss Army gear backpacks, or their JanSport backpacks, or whatever it was, and all I could think about was they are so unprofessional. Like, you got on, a button-up shirt and a tie, and you're walking in with a backpack, like a kid's backpack on. After like 1 week, just 1 week of traveling with the Coach Graham backpack, I get it. I don't judge anymore when I see a professional with a backpack, because I realize they figured it out. So much easier getting in and out of the the trains, navigating the rental car lots, getting through TSA, like getting my stuff out and putting it back in, being able to be hands free, that whole thing. Listen, I've got curves, okay? I've got curves, and I'm not narrow. So when I've got on a full winter coat, just imagine this. Just imagine this, all right? And just imagine yourself in this situation. Your heaviest, your thickest winter coat, scarf, gloves, either your Smith or your medium satchel, and a messenger bag with a laptop and files and a portable mouse and a mouse pad and earbuds and your calendar. And just think about all of that, and you trying to navigate down, Delta's narrow aisles to row 17. I wouldn't want to see me coming down the aisle like a pack mule with all of these doggone bags. Like, I would be like, okay, let me take this off, and I'm going to hold this in front of me, and let me twist my medium satchel to the front of me, or let me twist my HB Bowery tote or my Bowery satchel. Let me move all of that, trying to hold it in front while I bop down. Oh my goodness. But that backpack, everything, I've got my bag in front of me or in my hands, got my backpack. I get to my row. I'm an aisle seat person. If I'm traveling personally, I usually do a window because I'm not in any rush. If I'm traveling for business, I want to be on the aisle. I want control. I don't want to have to ask people to get up. If nature kicks in and I need to go potty, I don't want to have to deal with, somebody bumping my knee. Y'all know I tore my meniscus last year, dislocated my kneecap. I don't want to have to deal with all of that. So I prefer the aisle. So imagine backpack, purse, get to my aisle. I can drop my purse in my seat, take my backpack off, put it overhead, no issues. Take my coat, fold it up, lay it right on top of my coat, so I'm not taking up any more space than what my laptop really would take up if I were to lay my laptop there. So, where other people are putting like their big pieces of luggage and all this other stuff, I didn't need any of that. Just my backpack, and on top of my backpack, I could lay my coat and then sit down because my purse would fit perfectly under my seat. Or during the summer when I was traveling and didn't have anything else, it would just be my backpack overhead, purse underneath the seat. So much easier than trying to get, the messenger bag off, and now it's got to go up, and now I got to get my coat situated and all this. It just made things so much easier. Top handle. If you have not watched that video, I would say go check it out. And if not that backpack, then if you are a traveler or you're looking for something to replace those plain Dell and IBM black laptop bags that they give every single employee across America that has a laptop, then a backpack is the way to go. And even if it's not Coach, even if it's not Toomey, it definitely will not be Dooney. Find a backpack that you can kind of put everything in. I tell you, I had to be the last person that was judging, and now that I'm in the backpack game, nobody will be looking at you strange for showing up at work with a backpack. They will actually start wondering why they have not taken the plunge themselves. All right, the absolute last bag, and I can't say. This is one of those situations where I think I saved the best for last, but all of these were the best of 2019. So I can't really say that it's the best for last, but I've started a nice little collection with this brand and with this silhouette, and it is the MCM Clara Hobo. Traveling with that bag, having the crossbody option, having the strap on Clara did not compete with the straps on my backpack, whether it's crossbody, whether I'm shoulder, whether I'm using it as a hobo. The size of that bag, it's got great length, great height, a big butt, so I didn't have to compromise on what I was going to carry. I didn't have to sacrifice or leave anything at home. It worked in the winter. I was able to throw in my gloves, my hat, my scarf so that it was all accessible before I walked out at O'Hare to get on the shuttle to go to the rental car terminal. It worked when I was in Ohio, when I was in Michigan. It just worked. And then when I needed my sunglasses in San Antonio and in Austin and in Dallas, it worked for those locations too. That bag is amazing. It's a workhorse. The leather is unlike anything. I can't compare it to anything in any other leather in any other brand. The same way I can't find anything comparable to Dooney's Florentine in any other brand. I don't know what it is about that Napa leather from MCM, but it is gorgeous. It is a workhorse. It's lightweight. Um, it takes color, amazing color saturation. It is absolutely stunning. And the fact that my cocoa and the Dove colors have the double carry strap option, right? You've got the hobo strap and then you've got the crossbody strap option. Absolutely stunning. So that's it. Those were the absolute best for me in 2019. HB with the Bowery, the extra large Courtney as the DIY Tilton, the Florentine medium Russell, the leisure shopper in both Timora Brown and the Greta and the patent leather, the Florentine Smith bag, the Coach Graham backpack, and the MCM Clara Hobo. In prior years, I have done the best of Dooney, but y'all know 2019 was all about exploring. And let's just face it, we did a lot of accessory shopping in 2019. Some of that was by design, but part of it was also because there just wasn't a lot that was released from Dooney by way of handbags that created any kind of temptation for us to go and buy a bag. So that's the reason that this year's best of is kind of the best of all of my carries of 2019 as opposed to it being the best of a specific brand. So I would love to see in the chat, what did you agree with this list? What do you have that was the best of 2019 for you? And I'm going to post right after this live. I'm going to post a best of on the community board, best of accessories. I want to see what the best of accessories were from your purchases in 2019. And then on Sunday next week, I am going to share with you my list of best accessories for 2019. So if you're interested to see what makes that list, then you'll absolutely have to come back next week. So let me just kind of take a quick look, and then I'm gonna get off of here because y'all, I feel like crap. Who did I miss? Diva 9000, welcome. DJ King, I think I spoke, but if I did not, hello. Ingrid, happy Sunday. Mono's Beauty, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I spoke to Florentine Quack, but I'm not sure. Who else do we have here? TL Bo, I think that's where I left off. Hello, Sonja. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Kim. I think I got on Purse Happy. Hello, Sabrina. Hello, Bad Crazy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Lucinda. How are you? Hi, Shirley. Happy Sunday. You ladies are absolutely amazing. Hello, Delise. Who else? Who else am I missing? Is that the group tonight? Perfect. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Is this your first time participating in the live chat? I don't remember seeing your avatar before. Just trying to see it. I think this may be the first time. I could be wrong though. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Sunny skies, welcome. All right, let's see. Want to just make sure I have spoken to everyone tonight. B Star, Diane Brody, hello, hello, hello. You ladies are so amazing. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so the leisure shopper made a couple of folks' lists. Clara and the leisure. Listen, the Clara. Um, if that bag, Lisa, I'm so thankful that you thought of me and sent that note when the first sale launched at MCM, because I would have absolutely missed out on that bag, and it is. I get speechless every time I think about my MCM collection. So thank you so very much. The other thing is, we've talked about the leisure, and I've got lipstick now because I need water. My mouth is dry. We've talked about the leisure. We have talked about. Oh, she's in here. Hey, Mama T. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Classic MG. Welcome. Um, we have talked about leisure. And y'all have heard me say that if you don't like big bags, go with the small version. You've seen the small version on DJ King's channel, the black multi. Yeah, that's the color. Black multi in the doodle print. That's the same size as the small leisure shopper. If you search my channel for the Charleston, it's the exact same bag, same dimension, same silhouette, same shoulder drop. It's just called something different. And it's a different print, but it is in essence the same bag. If the full size, if the adult version of the leisure shopper is too large for you, I beg you, if you are a tote girl, if you have ever caught yourself admiring a never full in any size, take the plunge, give the small leisure shopper a try if the large one is too big, and you can thank me later. that's I'm just telling you, you're gonna absolutely love it. You're going to love it. So I see Cooper. Y'all know me and Cooper got a love-hate relationship. I love the one that I have. It's a sample bag. There wasn't anything else that had been released in that light gold color in the Caldwell collection. It is not finished in the interior, so I have to use either my bag organizer or my pouches. But y'all know Cooper got a little butt, and I don't like little butt bags. I tried traveling with her. That was one long week, and as soon as I got home, I dumped my stuff out of her. So she can't go back to the airport. Her butt's too little to occupy a seat, so she can't go again. But I know many of my tribe sisters absolutely love Cooper. I have admired the way they have been packed and the accessories that have been paired with them. Great shoulder drop on Cooper. Her butt is just 4.5. She's just got a little narrow butt. That's the only reason that I'm sure I did not like dive head over heels in Cooperland, because the prices in 2019 were absolutely amazing on Cooper. All different kinds of leathers, great colors. It's just once you carry the bag and you know that it's not going to work for you, then it does not make sense for you to continue to buy the same bag, right? And that's why there are tons of different bags and silhouettes and brands so that you can find something that is absolutely going to work for you. So Oh, Mama T, so if you're looking, and this may be kind of an education for everyone, so in order for your name, for that person's name to actually show up highlighted in red, if you put the little ampersand, the little A, the little at in front of it, and then type their name out the same way it shows up in the chat, then it will highlight for them. But you can't like abbreviate it, like you can't do the little ampersand DA615. If so, it's just going to show up in text. But if you put the little A with the little circle around it, it's called an ampersand, and then type out their name and then whatever comment you want, it will show up in the chat highlighted for them, not for everybody, but it'll stand out in their feed so that it catches their attention. So I don't know if everyone knew that, because I know sometimes people will type stuff and they don't put the little A in front of it, or they put a space or whatever. But if you put the A and then exactly the way it's listed, then it will absolutely show up highlighted in red on their side so that it catches their attention. I don't know. Most everybody, I think, knew that. But since Mama T is new to the live chat and actually participating, I thought that I would give that little tip, and I'm sure it will help somebody else that is watching. The other thing is I had, is that the ampersand? Okay, we'll do the other one. Show the right one, Closet Dive. Thank you. So the other thing that I had someone to send me an email, and they said that they were asked if I had, I think it wasn't an email, it was a comment on one of the videos. They asked if you had to be invited in order to participate in the actual live chat. No, you don't have to be invited. But if you are watching the live and you are not signed into YouTube, meaning you have to have a Google account, if you are not logged into that, you can watch the live, but you cannot participate in the live chat if you are not signed into YouTube through your Google account. So if you're trying to figure out why you can't participate, sign into your Google account in YouTube, or create a Google account so that you can sign in to YouTube. Hi, Tracy, welcome. If you do that, then you will be able to interact with everybody in the live chat, but you do have to be signed in. If you're blind, then you can watch, but you cannot. Hello. We've got some first time, some newbies in here. Welcome, ladies. Tracy, I'm so glad that you were able to navigate and get in. So that makes me feel really good. Y'all know the thing about the tribe is it's not just about handbags. We share all kinds of things: technology advice, sales advice, health advice. We share, we pray, we celebrate ups and downs. It really is a sisterhood. For those of you that are just joining, or maybe have not had an opportunity to catch up on the 600 plus videos I have on YouTube, right after we did the live stream right after we did the meet and greet in Chicago, this whole thing of the tribe came up, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I need to share with people when I say, the tribe, where did that come from? And if any of you have watched the movie Girls Trip, if you've seen that movie, if you've seen the live stream that I'm referencing, there is a section, a scene out of this movie where Tiffany Haddish talks about, I think they walk into a club or whatever, and she says, I found my tribe, right? She's talking about the smells and the aromas and the activities that are going on in this space. And that is the feeling that came over me that morning when we were all in the lobby and we boarded the party bus. And, especially after we were all done shopping and we get back on the bus and it is like this sea of shopping bags, I felt like I had found my tribe. Like, these are the people that get me. Judgment free zone. We are all into the same things. We're helping each other shop and find different things, and we're caring about each other. And that is exactly where that whole tribe concept came from, is because in that moment, I really did feel like I was surrounded with a group of people that got this thing called a Dooney addiction. So that, if you're in for the first time, or if you're wondering, like, if you haven't come across that video yet, but now you have the backstory on where the whole tribe came from. And if you have not watched the movie Girls Trip, let me just tell you, it is binge worthy. I know it's late tonight because I feel like crap and I was gonna bow out of the live stream tonight, but sometimes you have to just push through. But I wouldn't say stay up tonight and watch it, although it is an amazing movie. It's very funny. It has an amazing cast. If you have not seen it, or if you need a refresher, absolutely, by all means, you need to see it. But it is just one of those feel good chick flick, watch with your girlfriends or watch by yourself kind of movies. So that's it. That's the spiel. That's the IT tips for tonight. That is the best of 2019 as it comes with the bags that I carried in 2019. And I'm so glad that there are some new names and new messages that are showing up in the live chat from those of you that took the time tonight to hit the keyboard in a different way. So I would just beg of you that you hit the thumbs up before you head out. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me as a content creator. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you enjoyed the content and that my other subscribers or people that watch handbag related content might enjoy the video as well. So thank you so very much for watching. For those of you that have tomorrow off, I think tomorrow's MLK Day, if I have not gotten my dates and stuff confused. For those that are off, enjoy the day. Find something service oriented, do something fun with your kids. Make the most of it. The civil rights movement, although was focused on African American rights, right? From an MLK standpoint, it's about everyone's civil rights and liberty. So do something service oriented or do something nice tomorrow and just pay it forward. So thank you so very much for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up before you head out. If you have not already subscribed to this channel, I'd ask that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any uploads or any live alerts. Make sure that you check out my Tribe Sisters content. We will all be together on Friday evening, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central on Mrs. Q's channel for Real Friday. Make sure you check out my Tribe Sisters, Carmen Hawkins, Sonja Covington, DJ King, Military Mom, Kimberly Mines, Says What. That you check out M Squared. She actually did Tribe Time on yesterday. Make sure that you go and watch her hashtag Tribe Takeover video. Please make sure that you are looking at I'm Purse Happy 2, My Pursuit of Happiness, Noble Strength. Who else am I forgetting? Military Mom. Make sure that you are checking out I'm Purse Happy 2, Lucinda Quimbley, Candy Crusher, Classic MG, Florentine Quack, D Blair. I'm going off the top of my head here, so I am surely going to miss a bunch of different people, but support the tribe. That's what it boils down to, is women supporting other women and supporting the content that each and every one of us create. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you find something that feeds your addiction. Take care.